Would you believe me if I told you that Lickitung is great in Pokemon Red and Blue? I don't think you would, at least if you know about Lickitung's base stats. It's not really a great Pokemon. It has 90 HP, 55 attack, 75 defense, 30 speed, and 60 special. Honestly, it's all pretty underwhelming. With its low speed, it only has a 5.86 chance to crit in Generation 1, and its growth rate isn't even that good. It's medium fast. Things do get better though when we start looking at the move pool. Wrap and Supersonic to start. You're going to say, Scott, that's not much better. At least it gets Stomp at level 7, and this move does get the same type attack bonus. Plus, even in Generation 1, it has a 30% chance to flinch. From there, we get a badge boosting move at level 23. It's Defense Curl. And then, through TM and HM, like most normal types in Gen 1, it gets absolutely outstanding coverage. The move that I really want to draw your attention to, though, is Swords Dance. This is one of the best moves in the game. I think it's second best, only to Amnesia, which is amazing. It also gets Body Slam for a fantastic same type attack bonus option. It's got Bubble Beam, Water Gun, Ice Beam, Blizzard, all 3 fighting type moves just in case for some reason you're a masochist and you want to use Submission. It gets Thunderbolt, Thunder, Earthquake, which can pair well with Swords Dance, of course, and for good measure, Fire Blast and Surf, although those later 2 moves I won't be using today. They're just not very good in this context. Now, if you haven't seen my other streams or stream highlights, you won't know where the tier list is at, so spoilers ahead. We're going to go over to it right now. Last time in Pokemon Red, we crushed the game with Mr. Mime. It earned itself the top placement in the S tier and the best time that I have ever gotten in a Generation 1 game. Mr. Mime got a time of 35 minutes and 26 seconds. Absolutely outrageous. More than a minute faster than Blastoise. Blastoise is already very significantly faster than Charizard. It had a 38-minute time. That said, Lickitung today, I think there is a potential, maybe, for it to get an S tier placement. I genuinely think it is that good. I would be incredibly surprised if Lickitung does not make it into the A tier. I just don't see that happening. All right. Are we all ready for this? I'm ready for this. By the way, we fixed the music player, and hopefully I've adjusted my audio on my microphone so it's a little bit less crackly now. I've been having some issues with it, so anyways. The way that we've adjusted the music player is so that it's timing how long it plays each track, and then if each track plays beyond a certain amount, it will switch the track to something else within a sort of like loop that we have going, like going through all the city themes or something like that. That way we're not going to have like 20 minutes of one track while I'm doing optimization, and I won't accidentally leave iTunes open so that 2 tracks are playing at the same time, which is always just cacophonous and awful. I appreciate that you're here and I respect your ears, so hopefully the experience will be better today. If there are bugs, that's going to be bad. Alright, I gotta make sure everything's set up here. Set up for success with Lickitung. Okay, Lickitung, Pokemon Red, let's do this. Alright, so Brock. Brock is not actually going to be nearly as bad as you would expect, which is one of the reasons why Lickitung has a chance. Unlike Pokemon like Electabuzz or Jinx, which spend an age beating Brock, Lickitung does not have that same problem. We're going to be going up against the Charmander team. I feel like that's fairest. It's generally the hardest, and for most normal types, it just makes sense to face him. By the way, Lickitung's front sprite, Lickitung's back sprite, both dreadful. They're absolutely awful. I really do not like them. I think Lickitung might have one of the worst front sprites in the entire game. It looks so bad. Doors are hard. Nightmare fuel, I know indeed. I'm also multi-streaming on Twitch, so if you appreciate or if you like that platform more, go check it out. I think it's weird if you're on YouTube and you like Twitch more, like you're probably a YouTube viewer. That's where my audience mostly is. And yeah, Lickitung doesn't learn Lick. People are going to find that surprising. So I'm not fighting any optional trainers in the forest, just the mandatory guy at the end. This is how bad Lickitung's speed is. The Weedle is faster than us. It's pretty bad. Level 6 at the end of the forest. Now with a lot of Pokemon for grinding against Brock, we're going to do Blackout training on the Light Years Junior trainer, defeating the Diglett over and over again, then losing to the Sandshrew. Today, I don't need to do that. I am going to fight him. If I beat him, it's good. If I don't beat him, well, that's fine. We'll just Blackout. So I talked to Zealous Pawn, who has done this run before prior to this stream, like just earlier today. And all you need to do is defeat the Diglett to get access to Stomp. Once you have Stomp, then you can beat Brock. So even if I lose here, it doesn't actually matter. Because now I have Stomp, and I'm ready to go for Brock. We'll save, just in case something goes wrong. So, solution here. Wrap the Geodude, then Supersonic, and Stomp the Onix. The reason Supersonic is good for the Onix is because if it hits itself in confusion when it's using Bide, it cancels Bide, and because it cancels Bide, then it will deal no damage in return. And it's pretty likely that he's going to use Bide in Generation 1 in Red and Blue because he only has 3 moves instead of Yellow where he has Bind as well. So Supersonic, and Stomp. Uh-oh, it's not going well. Okay, canceled. Uh-oh. No! Okay, 1 reset. Geodude is so slow. We could go to level 8 to outspeed the Geodude, but I don't think we need it. You just gotta get run like this, because it can just use Defense Curl and doesn't do anything essentially, because you're already doing so little damage. This is basically a perfect Geodude. Okay. Okay, Onix, can you go for Bide, please? Thank you. Uh-oh. No! Oh. Why not Blackout? I guess I could Blackout, yeah. Why not Blackout? Mostly just because I'm not thinking of it. Why don't you just keep wrapping the Onix? Yeah, you could do that. Like, Zealous Pawn and I talked about it. Oh, this is a really bad fight. Haha! That one reset makes sense. Reset is slightly faster than blocking out if you lose and don't gain any experience. The only reason it's slower is if you have to save before every fight, and it's like only occasionally that you're actually blocking out. This is a really bad start. So, by the way, the second run is going to be a lot of this. There's going to be a lot of like us just trying to beat Brock as fast as possible, because then the rest of the run is going to be easier from here. Yeah, I should probably wrap the Onix, I guess. Well, we'll Blackout after this one, because then we'll outspeed the Geodude. Come on. Wait, we'll do this. Wrap also doesn't accumulate much into the Bide counter, which is good. It's slow, but it works. Oops. Really, we want the Onix to knock itself out, actually. That's the fastest way. If it just damages itself every turn, I think we should be able to knock out now, yeah. See? See? Level 7. You don't need level 8. Was it fun? Yeah. I love these games. Was it slow? Yes, it was very slow. Oops. This was a warning that I got from Zealous Pawn. Buy potions because you take a lot of damage. Because we're going to move second against pretty much everything. I love that the chat is already like... Everyone's already like deeply debating the Brock split, which is great. As a normal type, not a bad Brock split, but we can go much faster if we beat him first attempt. Also, we will be slightly faster if we beat the Sandshrew. I don't know if that'll level us up to 8 on the junior trainer, but it might. In which case, then we would outspeed the Geodude, which would be ideal. Like, beat the junior trainer, never lose there. No! At least you don't have to fight that guy when you jump the ledge. Just slows things down. I warmed up today with a Dugong run in Pokemon Yellow. But, apparently it didn't help. Now, Wrap is really good for catching Pokemon because you can interrupt it and then throw a Pokeball. I played like 3 Dugong runs last night. Is beating Sandshrew consistent though? No, but it doesn't matter. If you lose to Sandshrew, then you just black out and fight Brock. Paris. We get Water Gun. Yay! Okay. Mega Punch. Mega Punch in the place of Supersonic, yeah. Supersonic's pretty bad. Until Compound Eyes, then Supersonic is like, okay. It's very important not to mess up Lickitung's moveset during this. It needs very specific moves to be good. I'm gonna fight him without a save. I'm bold. What is it? Fortune favors the bold? Let's go. Or the brave. Ah, it's gonna work. Nope. Not. Yeah, we're good. Get rid of the last potion. We're gonna buy super potions. No disable. Disable is a terrible move. Pretty much always. There's like some niche points in Pokemon where it's you can use it, it's okay. So we get level 16 here. Very like very little experience into level 16. So we're gonna use 2 rare candies before the rival. Uh-oh. Where are we at? There we are. This is to get damage rounding threshold for better damage ranges with Mega Punch against the Pidgeot. Hopefully no sand attacks. Okay, miss 1 sand attack. That's good. We 2-hit. Perfect. Stomp the Abra. Rattata. Mega Punch. 1 hit. And then Charmander will be a 2-hit. Do we go back and heal? I don't know if there are super potions at this mart. Let me see. There aren't. There's a few things I'm noticing that I've messed up already. Like, I blacked out to the trainer without buying items, so then I lost money. early in the game, so I have lower money now than I otherwise normally would. Might have to pick up an item that I wouldn't want to get and sell it. I can't wait for submission. Okay, okay. We maybe have different ideas about how this playthrough is gonna go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, no submission. Submission's one of the worst moves. Oh, it's just as bad as Mega Punch. Mega Punch is terrible. I hate this move. Kinda scary. Oh, it doesn't have low kick. That's right. Hope everyone's doing well today. I appreciate everyone checking out my stuff. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon or through YouTube memberships. The ongoing support allows me to do things at the quality that I do currently. And I appreciate that. There's no use for submission in any run. Yeah, I tend to agree. Okay, we're going to get Seismic Toss. This seems like a trope that's starting to happen more and more, at least in the Pokemon that I'm playing in Red and Blue, where using Mega Punch against Misty is like inconsistent and kind of bad, but you can just get Seismic Toss and then 3-shot the Starmie every time, because you're usually a level that allows that. Like a bunch of Pokemon have used it recently, so I'm going to do that again. Stomp is good. I like Stomp. Stomp feels better than Mega Punch. Even though it isn't, I know it's objectively not, but it feels better than it. Should have used Seismic Toss there to ping it down. Okay, we gotta remember the forward escape rope. Remember. Look at me. Learning to play Red and Blue. Okay, level 23. Defense Curl, we gotta put this in the place of Wrap. We need this for later for badge boosts. Okay, Misty, here we go! Seismic Toss is gonna 2-hit the Staryu, and then we're gonna 3-shot the Starmie. Just hopefully no crit bubble beams. Up! Up! We're good! We got this! Yes! Alright, good job, Lickitung. What a coward, no Swords Dance. Arbok. Yeah, Swords Dance Wrap would be pretty cool, but it's slow. We just don't want to do it. Yeah, Mega Punch is only good if it has like a high chance to one-shot, like against this Drowsy. Unfortunately, we don't get Dig. Dig would be cool, but we don't get it. I like this track a lot. So much nostalgia. Do we yeah, we one-shot these Pidgey with Stomp, which is good. Unfortunately, they can Sand Attack. Are they faster? No, they're not faster, so they can only Quick Attack us. That's good. Dig with its tongue? Yeah! Or those little tiny, like, spike things on its hands. It's got, like, a monoclaw on each hand. It should be able to dig with those. Scratching up dirt. Cute little guy. Alright, I was told that I should be buying super potions. Alright, obviously we want Body Slam. Body Slam is going to be the best move. Weird thing. Licktung's base special is higher than its physical attack. Isn't that weird? I find that very weird. What about Lickitung Scream's special user? In my opinion, nothing. Yeah, I think Victory Bell will be like 35 minutes, 34 minutes in Red and Blue. It's going to be outrageously good. Like, it'll beat Mr. Mime. Just wait. This is kind of a sketchy fight. I didn't expect... Oh my gosh! No! Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, we should have... Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, I thought I was done for. Oh, I didn't deserve that. I'm shaking right now. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna do it, but the Charmeleon, not very good. Okay, in this case, we teach cut first. And then we teach dig. Yeah. Okay, Surge time. Let's go. Let's go, Surge. You're bad. Nobody likes you. I'm just like throwing insults now. You smell bad. I don't know. Like, we gotta throw some other stuff. I don't like your hair. Alright, he's done now. I'm gonna remember to dig back to Cerulean City, because I know how to play Pokemon Red and Blue. So all of our pain was against Brock. Nothing else. Nothing else painful. We can teach Thunderbolt, but we're not going to do it now. I was advised about this as well. The advice that I was given was, you need Bubble Beam for the self-destructing hiker. And you have to get... oh, we Gen 1 missed on that and then got poisoned. Not fun. You need Bubble Beam for the self-destructing hiker, and then you need Defense Curl in the place of Water Gun earlier on, so you can't just keep Water Gun for her. For him, sorry. Gender bending, self-destructing hiker. Up. Bye-bye, Venonat. Nope, this is a bad color for the cave. Every time it's a dark red, it's bad. Well, Bubble Beam's good here, 73%. Oh, Bubble Beam, you let me down. Yeah. Beast. Lickitung, look at him. He's body slamming with his tongue. His tongue has the weight of a body. Look at how big it is. Cool little guy. I actually like Lickitung's design a lot. By the way, the reason that I got some insider knowledge here on Lickitung, when I maybe shouldn't have, the reason is that Zealous Pawn, one of his favorite Pokemon, I believe, is Lickitung because he was gifted a Lickitung card by one of his friends when he was young. So when I said I was going to run Lickitung, he's like, I'm going to do it. And he sent me all of his notes. Oh, I was supposed to teach Thunderbolt at this point in the place of Bubble Beam. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. We can just Body Slam our way through that. But then I'll teach it. Kind of a weird switch up, honestly. You don't expect... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Wait, no. This is not the run. We talked about two other runs at the same time, and I got a little bit of things mixed up in my head there. Not this run. My wife and I are going to a movie tonight. I'm so excited. I love going to movies with my wife. It's one of my favorite activities. We approach the movie theater in the most neurodivergent way possible. We go in, we have a plan. We have pre-discussed the plan. We stand in the line, we order popcorn, then I order some chicken tendy things because I really like the chicken. No, we skipped this. Then I order some chicken tendy things because I really like the chicken tendy things. Did I get this? Yeah, I did. I'm talking about chicken tendies. I can't focus on the game. Then after that, we go in and we get our seats. And then once she's situated in her seat, I go back out and I pick up my chicken tendies. If we don't do it in that order, we're going to be super stressed. It has to be exactly that order of events. It's a sequence. We don't need Mimic. No, we don't need Mimic. We also don't need Ice Beam. Surprise! Unfortunately, we only get one Carbos. I was supposed to get two. It's okay. We went to see Nosferatu twice. Yeah. Rival time. Boom. So, I was told, when I looked at the root file, Thunderbolt is only on the moveset for this battle. And I was like, why are you using Thunderbolt? And it's just for the Pidgeotto. Oh my gosh, I'm always going to do that, aren't I? It's just for the Pidgeotto and for the Gyarados. No! Oh, yes! Yes! This Charmeleon! I'm just going to go back to the center to heal. It's not really that efficient, but I want to save my super potions. I don't know where I have to use them. We're going back. This Charmeleon is absolutely terrible. Uh-oh. So, I was told there's an upside for Thunderbolt, but you also guaranteed to hit with when using Seismic Toss. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt because if it crits in the rare 6% chance, then we will one-shot, I think. Here, I think Seismic Toss is going to be better. I don't think Thunderbolt will have the two-shot. Yeah, it doesn't. Only 43% chance. So Seismic Toss is useful here as well. Making it there just a little bit more of a reason to invest in it, doing the optional Hiker on Route 25 earlier into the game. If it only helps you against Misty, then like that's nice, but it's not the most impactful thing. In this case, it helps for different points in the run, which is nice. Oh, Thunderbolt's kind of useful here. Cool. Absolutely fry these Zubats. After this, we're going to Silph. We're trying to access Silph as soon as possible so that we can get access to Swords Dance. We want to start dancing with our swords. Our tongue sword, apparently. Yeah, the Charizard team is the most difficult because of the other Pokemon on his team. He has Executor and he has Gyarados. And the Venusaur team is very incompetent. But apparently the Charizard itself is just bad. Yeah, we'll probably save here. Because we have to dig back out, then we're going to fight Koga after, then Erica. Okay. I learned a new thing about Silph, by the way. I'll show you. Fight this guy. Machoke Candy, as he's known on this channel. Oh, low kick. Anyways, then we get Carbos, Rare Candy, Earthquake. Now, watch this. Go down to floor 9, all the way to the right, down here. Dodge this guy, fight the Arbok trainer. This is the fastest way to get to the Arbok trainer, I think. Instead of going down all the stairs like I used to. We're just going to clear this guy out for some experience. Then we're going to dig out a Silph. Oh, I forgot Sword Stance. Don't forget Sword Stance. Don't forget Sword Stance. I gotta get Sword Stance. I was so focused on the new route that I totally missed Sword Stance. And the, what's it called? One thing that route does, it doesn't give you the elixir. Anyways. So you gotta get the card key, then you gotta get a Sword Stance. This is how to get Sword Stance. Up here, over, in here, dodge this guy, Sword Stance. Okay, Sword Stance in the place of Thunderbolt. Heh. Bye-bye. Thunderbolt. Then Earthquake. In the place of Seismic Toss, obviously. Okay. Now to Koga. He's not very good in red and blue, and we've got a super effective move against him. Nice cleanup on the movement, yeah. This was a suggestion from Zealous Pawn. Again, Zealous Pawn is really helping out these days, making these runs just so much faster. Defense Curl, you'll see, it's for later in the game. Right now it seems like useless, but it'll give us badge boosts to outspeed stuff in the late game. And now we crush this guy with 1 turn of setup with Swords Dance for experience. Rare Candy. I don't think he fought this guy. Swords Dance is so good. This move is so good. He didn't fight that biker. He does fight Koga at level 35. This is not the final moveset, but it is very close. Oh! Oh! Heart palpitations there. It's okay, we got super potions, we prepared. Okay, Koga, here we go. We're gonna dance with our swords, and then we're gonna sweep with Earthquake. Let's get set up and hope it doesn't smokescreen. Come on! Yeah! Yes! Lickitung! More like lick-a-lock or something. Not licky-licky. Licky-lucky. Oh, that's so good. No! I hate you, Koga! Yes, the tongue is the sword. It's true. Yes. He sharpens his tongue. No! Ah, no. Licky-lucky no longer. Come on. Come on! -2 accuracy. We can do this. We can do it. We can do it. Please, please. No self-destruct. Just attack. Just attack. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Yeah, you do need +6. You don't one-shot the Wheezing with +4. Unfortunately. Oh, when Zealous Pawn and I were talking about this route earlier today, that was a question I asked. I'm like, are you just setting up on the coughing and hoping no smokescreen? And he's like, yep. Okay. Oh yeah, we've commented on the sprites, don't worry. I talked about I think the front sprite is worse than the back sprite. The back sprite looks bad. It's kind of got the ride-on syndrome where it's like floating in the air and it looks just strange. Like it's, yeah, sprites shouldn't look like they're floating. Maybe I'll spend some time just really going over that. Well, we can do this now. We don't have Lapras. We do need this candy. I'll have to come back for it later. Remind me. No one's gonna remind me. Dwan's gonna say, hey, you don't need the candy. Okay. Backsprite tier list one. I know I need to do the tier list videos. Oh, is it Cool Trainer or Beauty? I think it's Cool Trainer. Just because Earthquake. Oh yeah, we could Defense Curl to survive the self-destruct. That is possible. I think this is one Swords Dance. I'll confirm once I get into the battle. Yes. Bye-bye. Back to Silph. I can't navigate stairs. Probably don't need this. It's gonna clog up my bag, isn't it? Okay. No. Another one where you set up, you pay the price. Oh, I really paid the price today. Wow. Okay. See, you can just whirlwind. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it just does that. Nothing. And then you knock it out. Oh, you crit it, and then you knock it out 2 turns. Don't crit the execute. That's why it survived last time. Silly. Absolutely silly. No, we don't want Screech. Imagine teaching Screech in the place of Body Slam. That's a way to end a run. Alright, Charizard, you gonna be incompetent? Yep. Yeah, it leers! Oh my gosh. This Charizard has been absolutely terrible. I can't even believe it. This guy should be fine. Yes, Defense Curl is needed for the end of the game. I'm faster now. It's fun watching the little like speed comparison graphics on the right hand side of the screen change. And then I level up and then the Nidoqueen poison stings me. Just amazing. Yeah, backtracking from Silph is not the ideal play. It's not amazing when you have to do it, but I think it's best for Lickitung in this case. Because you get both Earthquake and Swords Dance out of it, which speeds up the next section of the game, like against Koga. Oh, we don't need Mimic. What am I doing? This is just muscle memory. Oh, I forgot how much worse I play on stream. I was just playing yellow before this, and I'm like so much better at the game when I don't have to focus on other things. Not reading chat, not looking at a bunch of different things, trying to talk intelligently about the game. I'm known for saying things like, this is a psychic flying type. Oh no. Why? Okay, Alakazam. No, that's not what I need you to do. I need you to do like recover on turn 1. Jacob Ford, yeah. Glorious back sprite. It's just amazing. It looks like his tail is like kind of squished in. Everything's just squished in. Oh, what a win! Alright, that was satisfying. I love it when I win on 1 HP. Uh-oh. We definitely have Surf. Where is Surf? Let's go. We're gonna look at the optimizations and stuff after this run and see what we can clean up. Alright, Licktung's secret weapon. Do you know what it is? It's Blizzard. Zealous Pond has an interesting oh. I hate that. Zealous Pond has an interesting theory about when Pokemon can learn both Blizzard and Earthquake in Red and Blue. And I'll discuss that later when we get to the relevant section. Oh, I'm getting the Cloister route all like messed up in my brain. This is in fact not Cloister. Snowy, 16 months. Thank you so much. Hey, Lickitung is great. Look at this little cute guy. He's just doing his best. He's just doing his best. Little Lickitung. I don't think I need that many Swords Dances, by the way. I'm pretty sure I only need 2. And I don't outspeed because why would I outspeed? But Blaine loves his first turn or his full health super potions. Oh, apparently that time Fire Blast twice in a row with a burn. Okay. Like, that's annoying. I'm dropping the ball here, guys. Oh no! It's okay. We're gonna be fine, I'm sure. Stop. Stop! Stop! Blaine! You're supposed to be bad! Okay, I think Lickitung can beat the game about a minute from now. I think it is possible. But we're not doing it in this first playthrough, that's for sure. This has been rough. There we go. Blaine woke up today and chose violence. Yes. That was a good performance from him. Wow. I wanted to. Oh. I'm supposed to be using Body Slam here. Sorry. It's really weird using Body Slam and having it doing more damage than Earthquake. I'm so used to it being like less damage at this point in the run. Because normally it doesn't have, or in, haha, normally it doesn't have the same type of attack bonus. I'm so funny. Also, Giovanni's terrible in this game. We are gonna defense curl here, by the way. We want to outspeed Nidos and one-shot them. Let's go! Easy. Never mind. Easy. Oh no. Yeah, the Dugtrio being slower is weird. I'm used to yellow with 133 speed there, but 112 is just so slow in comparison. Oh, I forgot I think I forgot the candy. No one remind me of the candy. Guys, help me out. Alright, get wrecked, rival. Alakazam, don't you dare psychic me. Don't you dare. Thank you. Full health recover. Charizard, what is it this time? It's Rage. It's Rage! Okay. Okay. I got the candy. Lickitung is ready to lick the candy. He's like, it's time. It is time. Lickitung's going up to level 54 or something right after this. Yeah, 54. 7 candies to 54 before Lorelei. Oh. He has strength. Gotta push the water. It's the only way. It's not move like water, it's push the water. That's the martial arts term. I know so much about this field. Yeah, Venusaur likes to use growth. Or Solar Beam and give you 2 turns to knock it out. And then the Blastoise is just kind of bad. It likes to use Withdraw a lot of the time and then miss Hydro Pumps. All of the rivals' starters are just generally not very good in Red and Blue. Kind of in Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. The starters are not the Pokemon you need to be worried about. It's always the Pokemon that follow them. Or that, sorry, precede them. They follow and then they're just kind of bad, but... They act more as like finishing Pokemon where like if you're at the very, like you're low health, you've hardly made it past the Gyarados and the Exeggutor, then the final Pokemon on the Champions team is more difficult. I'm speaking very generally here at a high level. In some cases, when you take like 4 times damage from one of those Pokemon, like obviously they're scary. Let's go. Eight candies left. I'm gonna use 7 of them now to go to 54. Lorelei. Rest, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Swords dances. Let's go! Sweep time! Body slam the cloister! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Oh my gosh. Slowbro just barely survives. This thing always tanks hits. It loves to live. Got her. Yeah, I didn't use this Carbos. He's technically, this guy's a fighting type specialist. I'm gonna remind everyone of that. He has got Onyx, which are rock types. Technically they resist normal type moves. The Hitmonlee's fast, and it does have high jump kick, but it went for Mega Kick, the normal type move. Just a perfect play. Okay, that's it for him. Now, what was I was given advice around this. Yeah, no, not here. Yeah, this fight's fine. We need Earthquake for this fight. So here's what Zealospawn was saying about Earthquake and Blizzard, the interaction when a Pokemon can learn both of them. Because in Red and Blue, the champion is much worse, and generally just like, you're not going to have too many problems against him. Blizzard before Lance in the place of Earthquake or Dig has a lot of utility. Are we gonna do it? Can you just Toxic me or Dream Eater? Yeah, perfect. Okay, we did it. So we can teach Blizzard now. In the place of Earthquake. And it feels weird to lose that move, but don't worry. There is a plan, and I only kind of know it. Because this is the first run. Uh-oh. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me twice with a crit. Yeah, Nightshade deals fixed damage, so all fixed damage moves bypass type effectiveness in Generation 1. Oh, no. No! What do I do here? Defense curl turn 1? I don't want to. I want to just do this. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do all along. Gotcha. Oh! Never mind. Gotcha. Another reason to use Blizzard here rather than a physical move is because, like you saw there, the Dragonite does have barrier, so it can set up its physical defenses. 1 candy before the champion, level 59. Alright, here we go. I have defense curl. You think your sky attack is good? No, it's not. It's bad. Now we win. Blizzard for the Rhydon. The champion doesn't have Magneton, so you don't need to worry about that like you do in yellow. And what's the Charizard going to do? Because we level up before it Fire Spin. That's not good. It's probably one of the most annoying things for it to do, but then Rage. Haha. Okay, 4804. This is a really bad first run. 10 resets, 1 blackout. 786 bonks at level 60. Oh! No, not that back sprite or front sprite. Oh, gosh. 2 hours, 51 minutes game time. See? Lickitung, good result. Like, do you think it's capable? Did you think it was capable of this before you sat down and watched this? Probably not. Also, I do think this result is very bad in the grand scope of what Lickitung is capable of. Right now, its time is slower than Magmar, but faster than Jinx. So that's a B tier placement for the first playthrough. Again, I think it's like basically impossible that we're not going to get an A tier finish with Lickitung. I think S tier is possible if we have like maybe a reset free run. Okay, let's look at some stuff about this run. We have to dial in some of the uses of things like Defense Curl and Swords Dance. I want to make sure I'm using those the appropriate number of times on Pokemon. Okay, Fight Trainer. Let's go in. We're going to confirm Koga. We need the number of Earthquakes. See? 1 Swords Dance, 2 Swords Dance, 3 Swords Dance. So 3 Swords Dance on Koga is needed. Erica. 1 Swords Dance. Rival and Silph. Oh, just 2 Swords Dance. I think I did 3 there, which exposes me to 1 more turn of Sand Attack, and that's why I lost the 1 time. Oh, Koga, 2 Swords Dance, 1 Defense Curl, maybe. Interesting idea. 1 Defense Curl. No, we want to do it the other order. We want to do Swords Dance first, then Defense Curl, so that we badge boost it. Yeah, it works. Minimizes damage from self-destruct. Yep. So 2 Swords Dance, then 1 Defense Curl on Koga to minimize damage from self-destruct. I like that. I'm pretty sure Sabrina is 1 Swords Dance. Yes, just don't get unlucky with the Venomoth confusing you. Blaine is 2 Swords Dances for the Arcanine. I think I was setting up 3 times there and wasting time taking extra damage in the process. Also, Blaine is incompetent. He is not going to give us 2 resets again. That is just absolutely dreadful luck. See? Music changes. Look at that. Look at that. Programming. Absolutely wonderful. Giovanni. Sorry, my brain turned off for a moment. I was like looking at different screens and then I was just like, wait, what's happening? Oh yeah, I'm streaming. I should probably talk. Giovanni. So the whole thing about Giovanni that I remember Zealospawn saying is that you want to outspeed the Nidos, but I think you just 3 sword stances does that. Outspeed. Underspeed Doug Trio. Ah! That's why. Is it defense curl once here for that? Twice. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to be scared of it, but I just, like, you get hit by sand attack. I'm always scared of sand attack. Yeah. Okay. I gotta make notes for this. Oh my gosh, I'm just chilling today. This is the casual stream. Scott's Thoughts, casual mode. Koga, 2 swords dance, 1 defense curl. Then Erica, 1 swords dance. I already knew that one. Rival 5. It's 2 swords dance, right? Yeah. Sabrina is 1 swords dance. It's better, by the way, for memory, if you're like wanting a hack, it's better to try and remember and recall the data and just be uncomfortable for like 10 seconds rather than trying, like saying something inaccurate and then just looking it up or just looking it up from the beginning. Both are relying on external resources. One is reinforcing a concept that's incorrect. But if you just wait and just really figure it out, the fact that you can recall it is building, like, I guess, the neural pathway. Yeah, Blaine's 2. And then Giovanni was 3 swords dance, 2 defense curl to outspeed the Doug Trio. I think that makes him easier. Yeah. Rival 6. We don't know how many swords dances yet. 3. When do we level up? Execute. Oh, that's an annoying level up moment after the Rhydon or the Rhyhorn where you want a badge boost on. We outspeed the first 3 Pokemon though, so we're going to get hit by Gyarados, Alakazam, and Charizard. But as we've seen, the Charizard's not very good. I did use Thunderbolt against Rival 4. Does more swords dance defense curl. I don't think we want to get outspeeds on Sabrina. It takes too long, I think. Her Pokemon are quite fast. Like, we get, okay, if we set up 3, we get outspeeds, but remember that the Kadabra can use Psychic, and Psychic is pretty good. Like, it does 1/3 damage. I think just 1 swords dance, then try to sweep. If it's 1 more turn, it's worth it. Yeah, it's not. It's 2 more turns. Yeah. Lorelei. Well, obviously that. We just missed the damage range. There's a damage range there. I guess we could do a defense curl here to really bump stuff up. Sure. Lorelei. 3 swords dance, 1 defense curl. The nice thing about Dugong is you're scared in a lot of cases that it's going to use Aurora Beam or Growl and lower your attack, but we're not scared of that. We can just Swords Dance again. So it's kind of, honestly, a pathetic Pokemon. Also, the Slowbro's really bad. So we could always set up there too if we want. We could maybe set up. We could do 2 defense curls and then try and one-shot the Cloister. I don't think this is super important though. I actually don't know what I want to do here. I probably just set up 3 swords dances, honestly. Yeah, 3 swords dances. The trainer who will not be named. Agatha. Wow. Okay, 2 swords dance. Lance. Can I do this with a swords dance and a defense girl? Can I do this with a defense girl and then swords dance? Like, then we lose the badge boost on, because swords dance recalculates the attack stat correctly. The reason I'm thinking about that is just to minimize damage from hyper beam if it chooses it, but it's not doing too much damage. I think it's just 3 swords dance. I feel like Scott needs a catchphrase. I don't know. I don't think so. Champion. No, we can test. We'll test the Silph stuff after. It would be nice to make that more concise. Efficient. Like, I've got a lot of things that I talk about. Yeah, yeah, you're incredible. But I think like a catchphrase is more like a gotcha or something like that you say like when you're doing other stuff. It's kind of like how Venomoth is a dark type. Okay, so I was told in this fight to set up defense girls first, so that if the Pidgeot uses Mirror Move, it doesn't steal your Swords Dance early into the battle, and then to have more time to attack you with a boosted attack stat. And to me, that makes sense. We are going to lose out on some setup, but with 3 Swords Dances, that's fine. We still have the damage ranges we need on pretty much everything. And we outspeed everything except the Alakazam. Okay, we need 3 defense girls. Cool. So this is the fight that requires the most defense curls, 3 defense curls, 3 swords dance on the Pidgeot. It's terrible. Whirlwind, wing attack, sky attack, mirror move. What's it going to do to you? 3 defense curl. It's going to crit you with sky attack. I know. Also, I feel like anytime I'm just like, hey, can you look at my PP? I feel like that's kind of my catchphrase. Like, my PP is getting a little bit low. I'm not going to last long enough. I need to go see Nurse Joy so that she can replenish me. Need to use a PP up. PP Max is my favorite item. I have a lot of things that I say about my PP. You can see my PP on the top left of the screen. It's getting pretty low. I might not be able to go the distance. It's really important to last as long as possible throughout Route 3. It's quite a grind. Look, I'm like, I've trained for 5 years to deliver lines like this. Okay. What do we have to look at? All this other stuff is kind of... Okay, so like, to some extent, I'm coming into this with a little bit more knowledge than I normally would. Like, I know that 2 rare candies here dramatically improves Mega Punch's damage range against the Pidgeotto at the beginning of this fight. We know that Seismic Toss is going to be more reliable here than Mega Punch because she has X defense that she can use. On the SSN, the rival is bad. Surge is bad. The rival in Pokemon Tower, Thunderbolt, solves 2 Pokemon here without the need for setup, so that's convenient. And then we can now look at the rival in Silph. The thing about the rival in Silph is we're going in at level 38. We need 2 turns of Swords Dance. So here's the rival in Silph. It's under Erica. We can now move the rival in Silph up here so that we fight him after. Now we're 33 and 3 turns of Swords Dance. Okay. Let's test this out. I don't feel like super confident doing that. 33 is pretty low for the rival, but Swords Dance is also really good. So we're gonna go into Silph after I fight this guy. And then we'll stop and we'll fight the rival. Okay. So here is where we will try. Because if we can do this, we'll save a little bit of backtracking time. If the rival is significantly easier without doing this, then it's probably not worth it to try this. But we could save, like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds by doing it like this. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, Licky Lucky, the Lucky Lickitung from Gen 1. Oops. The Lucky Lickitung can definitely do sub 40. Definitely. I'm like very convinced of it. Yeah, so we've done the first run now. Zealous Pawn's time with Lickitung is 41 minutes. Or 42 minutes. Like really close to getting S tier. Pretty sure it's 41 minutes. Yeah, Lickitung could be a fast joke rate. Oh my gosh. Lickitung could be a fast growth rate. Because it's like round and pink. Why didn't they make it a fast growth rate? I think one downside here is that we have more chance of running into the annoying sand attack. We level up right away. We lose badge boosts, but we weren't really relying on them. We're in bad shape now. Uh-oh. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think this fight at a lower level is worth it. Like, you can win. We can win, but let's check now damage ranges and just see, like, if we move this back to where it was previously. So here. We outspeed the Gyarados now. It can't hit us with Hydro Pump as a result. Is that with 2? Yeah, with 2 we outspeed the Gyarados. Oh no, we don't get speed boosts. No, we do. We did Koga first. We're doing Koga first so that we get the speed boosts. Then we outspeed the Execute and the Gyarados. And we level up into Alakazam, which is where we lose. We would have undersped both of those Pokemon anyway. But okay, so like, we could just do extra trainers, but I don't think that it makes sense to... I don't think it makes sense to do more trainers here, because we're just adding bloat to the route then. This is very like 2023. Sorry, 2023. This is very 2023. Because like the 2023 way of doing it would be just like, we need more training, let's do it. But like, we're like, I'm finding that the routes now, like with Zealous Pawn's contribution, it's like things are getting really like, we want to do the minimum possible number of trainers all the time. And it's kind of like a concession we're making here, but like really at least what I perceive is that like trying to fight the rival at a lower level is really just like trying to, we're trying to clean up something that doesn't necessarily need to be cleaned up, because we're accomplishing more upside by fighting less trainers and doing less overall elsewhere. I'm a big fan of healing in Fuchsia, fly to Silph, dig back for Safari, dig for strength and candy. I'm a big fan of healing in Fuchsia. It's like fight Koga, heal in Fuchsia, fly to Silph, dig back for Safari, dig. Is that a thing? Can we do that here? What level are we for the Safari when I did this? This is a good track. This is a good track. So I did Fuchsia City, then I did Safari Zone. But I think what you're saying is really good. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the strength candy. It makes that thing look a little bit more efficient. So fight Koga, heal Fuchsia, then go to Silph, rival. In this case, we'll do Koga, we'll fly, we'll fight Erica, then we'll fly Silph. So we have the level 38. I think the most frustrating thing about this route is the fact that Lickitung is speed tied with the Geodude at level 7. If it had like 31 base speed or 32 base speed, maybe we could just get one more speed point for this one specific battle and make everything easier with minimal Pokemon. I don't want to have to fight another trainer or a wild Pokemon. I really don't want to do it. I want to get Lickitung an outrageously good result in this second playthrough. Yeah, I know. The answer is just beat the junior trainer. Yeah, that's what the answer is. What is the chance of doing that? Yeah, let's go. Let's just like start from the beginning again. We'll try again. We'll just do an attempt. If I get lucky in the beginning of the game, then we'll keep going. Swords Dance summary for the second run. 2 Swords Dances followed by 1 Defense Curl on Koga so that the Wheezing can't knock us out with Self-Destruct. This also gives us the damage ranges we need instead of 3 Swords Dances. 1 Swords Dance for Erica, 2 Swords Dances for Rival 5. This is at level 38. At level 33 is a little bit more sketchy because you have to set up 3 times on the Pidgeot, chancing more sand attacks. Sabrina, 1 Swords Dance. Blaine, 2 Swords Dances. Giovanni, 3 Swords Dances and 2 Defense Curls to outspeed the Doug Trio. Rival 6, 3 Defense Curls. Lorelei, 3 Defense Curls, 3 Swords Dances, 1 Defense Curl. If you want 2 Defense Curls, you can one-shot the Cloister. Bruno, the guy who shouldn't be named, 3 Defense Curls. Agatha, 2 Defense Curls. Lance, 3, sorry, I mean Swords Dances. Bruno, 3 Swords Dances. Agatha, 3 Swords Dances. 2 Swords Dances. Lance, 3 Swords Dances. Champion, 3 Swords Dances. 3 Defense Curls. But we gotta do the Defense Curls first. So the Pidgeot doesn't mirror move Swords Dance early into the fight. I got through that somehow. It was rough. I have to restart my thing. Just a second. Also, we're troubleshooting behind the scenes. There's like this freeze that I'm having with my monitor that's affected some of the streams in the past. It doesn't seem to be like bothering us today. I'm hoping that that's gonna continue being the case. Uh-oh. Okay. Lickitung is one of those Pokemon in Generation 1 where it doesn't really feel like you can catch it. It's so rare, you don't run into it anywhere. As a kid, I never once thought of using this thing on my team because I just didn't know where it was. Pretty disappointing. Alright, here we go. Let's see how we do with the second start to Lickitung. I assume we're going to lose to Brock. That's my assumption right now. Maybe it's only a trade Pokemon? I don't know. Yeah, you might not be able to get it in yellow. I don't know where you get it in red and blue either, though. Like, where does it exist? It's like somewhere like Cerulean Cave or something. Or like outside the power plant. It's like really obscure. The places you never check. Okay, we're gonna see if we can beat this junior trainer. It would be nice to beat the junior trainer. A man can dream. Good motion so far. Zooming through this section of the game. Oh no. This is not going very well. Trade for Slowbro? That is not a good trade. Slowbro is great, and Lickitung is not very good. Well, outside of this format. In this format, it's actually pretty good. As I've been trying to make the case for today. Let's see. The Diglett just does so much damage. Like, even here, like, I'm gonna lose to it if I don't luck out. Do we outspeed this? We do not outspeed this. Can we win with super? Okay. I'm gonna try it again. Let's see how bad Brock is this time around. Because maybe we can just block out to the Diglett or the Sandshrew, taking the Diglett's experience. If we can do that, because this is what Zealous-Spawn was doing. I do think this is going to be the fastest way to beat Brock, but I don't know if it's like the best way to beat Brock because we're going to lose a lot. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Might be worth adding Weedle Trainer for consistency. Maybe. Let's try that this time. Let's try that this time. We'll see how much what the offset is from my previous Brock split. We'll probably get a much faster Brock split even if we add one trainer. Because last time I was, I like reset to Brock 3 times, I think, before I beat him. I need very little experience to get to level. The problem is I have encounters turned off. I don't want to turn the encounters on. Try one on Route 2. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll try that. Yeah, one encounter on Route 2 would be really nice. If that gets me one more level, outspeed on the Geodude, then the whole early game's going to be just a little bit faster. Yeah, fighting the bug catcher could also make the other bug catcher faster. It could also, we could also fight the Route 2 Pokemon before fighting the bug catcher. I don't know if that'll, I don't think that'll change anything, but maybe it'll get us, like, here? Uh-oh. Don't want to be missing. The Charmander team has Gyarados, and it also has Exeggutor. They are more difficult in general than the other teams. The Venusaur team is just kind of bad because it lacks Exeggutor, and it has Venusaur, which is just not very good in the champion battle. It has Solar Beam. The Blastoise team is okay as well, but the Blastoise likes to use Withdraw and waste time with like what's it called? Hydro pump missing sometimes. Alright, come on. Yeah, Arcanine is also really bad. The Charizard is better than the Arcanine. Wow, we got lucky, but cool. We can't do that. We can't do that. No! Ah! So, hilarious. Hilarious what happens here. We level up from 6 to 8. And Lickitung skips learning Stomp. That is so funny. So, we can't do that. That's not going to be an option. We have to level up from 6 to 7 and then 7 to 8. We cannot do it. So yeah, we got to restart this one, obviously. Yeah, we could do the wild after blacking out. I'm going to try 2 different things. First thing I'm going to try is I'm going to fight the first bug catcher in the forest, who's usually pretty quick, and we'll see how that impacts things. If that gives us things lining up really well, then... And yeah, I'm going to play it out. I want to continue with the run if we end up winning. Or if it ends up working. Stop. This is a really bad first rival. I think the wild is faster unless the trainer... Okay. Should we try the wild first? Oh, don't do this. That's how to play yellow. We're gonna try it. Yeah. The trainer helps the junior trainer. Exactly. We're just gonna see what this does. We don't get stomped for the other Weedle. I guess, wait. Wait a second. What's the Geodude's speed? This definitely feels better. I don't know if it is, but it does feel better. 11? We're tied, okay. I was wondering if fighting the extra bug catcher would give us enough stat experience to have like one more speed point, but I don't think that's how the math works at this level. I didn't do the Mart stuff. Maybe we don't need it because we're not going to block out now. Nope, looks like we're... we still underspeed the Sandshrew. That's annoying. Okay. No. What's the right choice? No, static speed has more of an impact on low levels. And when you have low quantity, I think it's when you have low, I think what it really is when you have low quantities of stat experience. So like, at the top end of the stat experience, you're not gaining as many benefits as you are early on. Kakuna trainer. I think the Kakuna trainer, there is no Nidoran trainer in red. She's a yellow exclusive, so we can't fight her. Let's check the Kakuna trainer. Let's just see. Oh, I talked to the sign. No, no apologies. There's like 2 extra trainers in Viridian Forest that were added in yellow, and I don't think a lot of people know about that. Look at Lickitung. He's just trying his best, the little guy. He just wants to do his best. Unfortunately, right now, it's not very good. The Kakuna trainer means stomp for the big Weedle. Okay, let's check that. Let's check that. Maybe the Kakuna trainer is better if we get stomp for the Weedle. We can win that battle faster, buying us back a little bit of the time that we spend during the Kakuna trainer. Does that give us 8 for Brock after? Probably not after the mandatory bug catcher. We probably still have to fight the Diglett guy. I think Rival 1A is too risky. We could try that at some point. I'll try that maybe next. The Pidgey is going to be a nightmare. His Pokemon are level 9 and level 8, and we're level 5 to fight them. I just don't think that's a good idea. That's why I haven't... Yeah, I'm hoping that what we can do here is we can fight this guy, then skip the junior trainer. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, this test is dead. It's dead. Let's look at the... I'm going to look at this in the router now. I don't want to waste time trying to get by that if it's not going to work. This is what it looks like when you don't have anything recorded. Okay. So, no Diglett. And then we're going to add a bug catcher here in the forest. Add bug catcher 2. This gives me level 7 and then level 8 after the guy. I don't have to fight the junior trainer. Then we battle Brock at level 8 and we outspeed the Geodude. No, I don't think we should add more trainers because we're going to delete the experience once we get to Cerulean City with rare candies. Okay. I think that fighting this guy with the Kakuna is probably going to be... It's going to be... Like... I think in the ideal world, the best play to do is what I did in the first run and just beat Brock first attempt with the speed tie on the Geodude, which is annoying, and your chance to win is going to go dramatically down. But I think if we want to add a little bit more consistency for a stream when I'm only doing like 2 full attempts and I have limited time, I think that then to get that consistency, fighting one more trainer in this Kakuna guy, locking through this fight, getting stomped for the bug catcher, and then skipping the junior trainer, fighting Brock, outspeeding the Geodude, that's going to be much more consistent. Okay, let's try this. In the end, this is not going to be the thing that like makes or breaks Lickitung's results, I don't think. It might slow it down a little bit, but we have other fish to fry, as the saying goes. Like, I gotta play well. That's the first thing. I don't always play well, especially on stream. Okay. Ah! That's what I want to say every time I see that sprite. Poor little Lickitung just screaming. His little arms are up in the air. I think the choice for Brock is level 7 or level 8. I don't think there's really any other options. The right hand side just not going to switch. That's really annoying. Hopefully it does after this. Oh! Ah! Absolutely terrible rival battle. I missed like 3 or 4 wraps in a row. Gosh. That was bad. Nice route 1. Nice route 2. Good Viridian Forest until now. Come on. If we get poisoned, I think we lose. On the first Weedle. We need to avoid poison, because it just takes too long. Then we have to knock out the Kakuna. Let's go. This one's free. Do we level up to 7 then? We do. We get stomped for the final Weedle, so it's not a threat. This fight's not as long because the final Weedle isn't a threat with poison, or it's not as risky. Then we get the antidote, and now we have stomp for the final. This feels quite good. Provided you just don't get unlucky there with an early like poison on the first 3 turns. I know, I assumed that we would outspeed the Kakuna too. It was a bit of a surprise that we're slower than it. So now we skip the junior trainer, meaning we don't have to do the Mart buy before. Now we outspeed the Geodude by 1. That's hilarious. When you're like targeting outspeeding Brock's Geodude. Oh, the foster cat's moving around. It sounds like she's playing. That's so good. She's been really shut down and like not doing stuff. Anyways. Okay, Geodude slowly knocking the Geodude out. This is so much better than last time, by the way, because it just isn't attacking us. Okay, knock it out. Level 9, Supersonic for the Onix. And then it's going to hit itself. We can use Wrap. Wrap is pretty safe, because it likes to use Bind, or Bide, sorry. It's snapped out of confusion. Should confuse it again. Should confuse it again. You can just keep spamming Supersonic if it's in an active bide. And now we're going to knock it out. First attempt. 2 minutes and 11 seconds faster than the previous run. So this is, like, it's more consistent. I think it's slightly suboptimal, but it is a more consistent way to tackle Brock at the beginning of the game. Or stomp Brock, I should say. Actually, wrap Brock. That's a wrap for Brock. To slowly search for a joke awkwardly and then finally say it. That was a big hit in school. The battle summary is a mess, Ross. I can't round them for some reason. There's a whole... It's not that I can't round them. There's a bunch of problems with the battle summary that I just haven't spent time on working on. I've been looking at it for like a year now. There are some of the numbers that I don't want to round though. Like time. No. Annoying. I think Brock on average is the hardest gym leader to beat. There's also a glitch with the battle summary that I don't know how to work out. It's like, sometimes the numbers show just like not a number, and they show really weird janky results when the result was completely normal. And I have looked through the code like 15 times, and I have no idea why it's happening. Pretty frustrating. Who are my favorite Poketubers? Probably Big Yellow. Big Yellow is so funny. I would love to do a video with— No! Today's the day. Remember how I've been saying for a long time that there's like this like calls to the void where I'm just like, one day I'm gonna accidentally use the escape rope. Today's the day. I used the escape rope. I clicked too soon and I escape roped out. Also, I walked the long way around because I'm just on autopilot after the mistake. I don't want this run. I don't want this run. I don't want it. I'm whiny now. Gotta whinge about this for a bit. Complain, complain, complain. So frustrating. Well, let's see how consistent this strat is. Do it again. No, I don't want to do level 7 Brock. I want to try this strat again. I'm not yet ready for the level 7 Brock. Maybe if we fail later in the game and like if I get to Lance and we're like 41 minutes, maybe I'll go back and do the level 7 Brock to try and save a little bit of time. I really just want to get a result that's going to impress people and go like, wow, Lickitung is actually a lot better than I thought. Oh, this is a better rival. Okay, that's on par with the first one we did. By the way, yesterday I was doing some Dugong in Pokemon Yellow. Mild spoilers here for the Dugong versus Cloyster video that's going to come out at some point in the future. But I sat down to do the Dugong run, and I just played the second Dugong run, and I got ridiculous times, and then I tried to beat it all yesterday and all like this morning I tried another one and I just can't. Like all the times I got, the splits were so good. Unfortunately for Dugong, it has some problems in the late game. I'll leave those for you to think about. I'll talk through those once we get to the video. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Okay, that was a clean Weedle. Not a dirty Weedle. Pretty quick Kakuna. Got Stomp. This is feeling better than last time. Feeling better than last time. No poison here, too. Good. Yep. Don't poison me. Don't poison me. Don't do it. Thank you. Alright, this feels solid. This feels solid in the early game. I like this more than fighting the junior trainer. I have like a personal bias. I don't like my Pokemon to have faults if I can avoid them. It looks kind of sloppy, and I think people on YouTube and stuff like that in general, when they see faults, they're like, oh, you didn't play very well. Even though you're making the right choices. And since like my work is always very, very publicly scrutinized, I definitely prefer emotionally when I can do a run with no faults. This Geodude takes a long time to knock out, but look at how consistent this is. And on the turns that we miss, we have a 15% chance to miss with Wrap. On those turns, the Geodude could just go for Defense Curl and waste more time. Okay, do we attack into it? Sure. Haha. Really, we just wanted to, hurt itself and bide so that it cancels it. Wrap is so good at avoiding damage from Bide. Bye-bye. Okay, 214. Saved 3 more seconds. Who is publicly scrutinizing your work? All of you. All of you. I actually don't think we need that many Pokeballs. I'm realizing that now. You can buy more healing items. Because I think Zelspon told me this. It's always the case that people tell me, like, just buy healing items, it's going to be fine. Or we could just save the money later for the Carbos that I didn't get last time. And, like, scrutinizing is not, like, maybe, like, most people are, like, watching in good faith. They're just like, hey, I like having fun, like, watching Pokemon stuff, gonna comment about how you could have done things better. That's fair. For me, it feels like, because everyone is having the same experience, which is like, wow, I'm really frustrated that you didn't use Quick Attack in this one moment. It's like 50 comments about not using Quick Attack at the perfect time. No! Again. Apparently, if the Ekans uses a lot of Wrap, you lose. Should have used Quick Attack. Yeah, I should have used Quick Attack. Darn. There was like a Pikachu video that I released where like I just was playing too fast and I didn't press Quick Attack on Misty's Starmie when I had like 1 health, and like everyone like freaked out. And I of course missed it in the voiceover, and then we missed it in the edit and the review process. We were focused on other things. I'm really, like, behind the scenes right now, I'm really trying to work out the review process and trying to get a more robust sequence that we go through the videos in so that we catch more of the mistakes. Because we're just letting too many mistakes through, which we should be catching, but we don't have a good process behind the scenes in order to catch those mistakes. Because, like, if you're always reviewing without a process, it's going to be inconsistent what you catch. Sometimes you'll get things, sometimes you won't. It depends on what you're focused on. So we need to build a process that isn't reliant on whoever's reviewing and their focus. It's just reliant on, did you follow the steps? If you followed the steps, there should be no mistakes. Or we will find a new category of mistake, which we haven't seen before. And that's fine. Yeah, and like the audience is obviously going to be better at like catching mistakes, because if it's like viewed by 30,000 to 50,000 people, like, you're going to catch mistakes that we didn't catch. There's like 3 of us. There's 50,000 of you. Yeah, it's also much easier to spot mistakes when you're watching instead of playing. When you're playing, you're just making all the errors, and then when you look back, you're like, oh yeah, like I could have done this better. Or you notice the mistake right after you do it. Like, oh, I wasn't supposed to use Wrap on the Weedle. I was supposed to use Stomp and switch the move slot, but I didn't do that. But you notice it like right after it occurs. I think I can make it to the center with 30 HP. Whoa. Chancing things there. We got low speed. We might not be able to run away. How long did that cost you? Maybe 1 second. An insubstantial amount of time. It doesn't matter. Like, this is where we'll save time, is Brock. If we get a good Onix, we'll be in a good spot. Because the Onix could just go for Bide over and over again, and not attack us with Tackle. Come on. I think I should probably, when we're getting low, here Stomp. Just to save some Wrap for the Onix. It's a funny statement, but... Gotta Wrap Brock's Onix. Yeah, okay, we got a Supersonic again. One thing about playing against the Onix is you have to go kind of slowly, because if you miss when it like runs out of confusion, or when it's using Bide, sometimes it can be really bad. Come on, there we go. Let's go. Gotcha. Hey, we saved 2 more seconds. Scott's the new Eminem. Oh no, definitely not. I remember when I was like 23, 24, I was working at Best Buy. There was this guy in the warehouse. This guy, oh my gosh, he had so much charisma. He would just like randomly lay down a bunch of raps, and he was so good at it. Like, it was really impressive to see. And he would just freestyle. Like, he'd be like, give me a topic. And then you just give him a topic, and then he just freestyle some raps, and they were pretty good. I just remember being like, I wish I could do that. I don't have this level of charisma. My charisma is like a solid 3 out of 10. I'm just lucky that I like numbers, because apparently all of you do too. Okay, don't rap me. Don't you... No! Stop! Stop it! Stop it, Ekans! No! Oh. I'm really disappointed with this. The Ekans keeps getting me. Youngster Ben. This is why we gave him art. It was Parasect previously. Parasect was like struggling there because it takes 4 times damage from Poison Sting, but also it's slower, so it gets hit by the wrap. I know. Red Ryosi, what you're saying is so true now. Like, it's really good that we have a consistent Brock, because now we have learned that Youngster Ben is absolutely a monster. It's good that we can just beat Brock every time, because I think we might have to beat Brock several more times just to get by Youngster Ben. And in that time, I'm going to forget everything else about the route. I'm going to have to do a review session if we fail again. I don't know. I think, like, on YouTube, like, a charisma of 4, like, 70,000? That seems like about a charisma of, like, 3 or 4. Maybe I am underselling it. Oh, yeah, crit. Yeah, that was so satisfying. Let's go. Really fast rival. That has been something I've been thinking about, and I haven't really known how to talk to like the audience about it, because on one hand I'm like so grateful that I get to do this like day in day out, as for any riz you're lacking, you make up for it with a soothing voice. I do think that is it. Like, if I have like if there's like a voice soothing stat, it's like mine's like a 9 out of 10 from what I've heard people say. Anyways, I like have a ton of gratitude for the fact that I get to do this day in, day out as my job. And like, I got a team and we're working on stuff, trying to make stuff better. And, uh-oh, that's a restart. No, sorry. Anyways, like, one thing I've noticed on the channel is just like the growth of the channel has slowed down. Like, there's not as many new viewers coming into, I think in general, the solo challenge format, but it might not be the solo challenge format in general. It's just like, I think it's been 5 years since like a bunch of solo challenge videos really started getting popular, and since my channel took off, it makes sense that like there's not a lot of new people. Like, we've kind of found all the people that want to see this sort of stuff. So I've just been thinking a lot lately. It's like, if I want the channel to get bigger, and it would be nice if it got bigger so that we could do cooler things, like, what do I do? So you've been noticing that I've been trying a bunch of new stuff out. Like, I'm experimenting with stuff. Like, I'm doing regular streams now. I'm trying doing the stream supercuts. I'm trying to do playing different games, of course. Did some shorts. Anyways, most of it's not working. But it's like sometimes people think that there's no problems because they like the content. They're like, oh, the content's perfect, don't change anything. But like, there's a bunch of problems that I'm dealing with behind the scenes that I'm trying to solve for. So when you're seeing me try new things, just maybe stop, pause for a moment, and consider like, okay, what problem is he trying to solve right now? Because there is a method. I'm not just like throwing stuff out there because I just want to make random stuff. I thought the shorts would be a cool format to like document the progress as I go, and like have like a nice bite-sized chunk that, oh my gosh. This early game is awful. But yeah, it's like a rather niche genre, and at like some point, if it is like this is as big as the channel's gonna get, like that's totally cool. Like that's great. If that is the case, though, I have to like watch really carefully what I put my time into. I can't just be thinking super long term all the time and like doing a bunch of programming that might never amount to anything. Ah, bop, bop. Yeah, that's the thing is like the shorts, it's like mostly people watch them when they already watch my stuff. And like the interesting thing was when I posted the shorts, like cuz I'm new to the shorts algorithm, the first like 3 generated a ton of new viewers for the channel. And then after the first 3, which gave me signal to be like, "Oh, I should make these. Clearly new viewers want to watch them. Maybe that'll get like some people to like check out my long form stuff." That makes sense. So like I started making more of them, and then like all of the new viewership just stopped because the algorithm realized like no, the new people don't want to watch it, the regular viewers want to watch the shorts. So then it's like, well, then the shorts aren't really doing what they were supposed to do. We put a lot of time into the shorts too. Like we did a bunch of analysis on how to make them look good, and yeah, I spent so much time working on the script writing for the shorts to make them as short as possible and as comfy to wear as possible. I can't turn off notifications. Like notification stuff is out of my control. That is something about YouTube as a platform that I'm like a little bit frustrated with. I'll wax poetically about this, I guess, while I knock out this Geodude over a really long period of time. Anyways, one thing that I've noticed about YouTube is like if I want to make different types of content on the same channel, YouTube doesn't really want you to do that. Essentially, they want you to make one type of content on your channel that already pleases your existing viewer base. Because they're going to push anything that you make that's new and outside of like your established format, they're going to push that to everyone that already watches your established stuff, which makes sense. But then like your established viewership is going to like be pissed when they constantly see a bunch of stuff that like they don't want to see. I don't really know how to like get around this. I'm playing terribly here, by the way. Oh, we're gonna be good. Like, I wish there was almost like... Oh, that was so close. This is like the closest Brock yet. Also a slow Brock, but it's consistent at least. Basically, like, you need multiple channels, but the problem is that, like... If you start a new channel, like, my Supercuts channel was not monetized for, like, the longest time. I bought too many. So it's just like, if you make multiple channels, then no one finds your multiple channels. So then you want to put everything on one channel, at least as a content creator of my size. Like when you're huge, you can probably like spool up a secondary channel and like it doesn't matter as much because the main channel is so big anyways. But when you're small like me, like every view really does count. So then it's just like, if I upload the Supercut here, it is going to get more exposure and more people will watch it. For example, if I upload a Supercut here on this channel, it gets 10,000 views. If I upload it on my secondary channel, it gets somewhere between 3,000 and 6,000 views. It's like, that's a significant portion. Ekans. I hate this Ekans. This Ekans is awful. Stop. Oh! That is the third time in a row we have lost a run to that Ekans. 3 Ekans in a row. I should crit it. Yeah, I know, right? Ah. Brutal. Is it possible to share your supercuts over on the main channel so more people would see them? Oh, maybe, yeah. I could make like a post. Here's the problem with the post. The people who are complaining about seeing being spammed by the supercuts on my main channel are going to be pissed that I'm posting about them. So maybe it's really like the problem is just that like people don't want to watch some of the stuff that I'm making, and they're angry that I'm making more stuff that they don't want to watch. And there's no way for me to solve for that. So maybe I shouldn't try. Like maybe I'm trying to solve a problem that just doesn't need to be solved. Like they can be a consumer and just not consume the things that they don't want to watch, and that's that. I don't know. For me, I'm always just like thinking about like what is your experience when you're like working with and like seeing my content. Like I don't want you to like be angry when you're seeing my stuff. That's not a good way to like foster a like parasocial relationship between creator and viewer. That doesn't make tons of sense to me. Anyways. Yeah, but fighting the junior trainer's Diglett does not get you to level 8. It only gets you to level 7. We tried it in the first run and it went disastrously bad. Oh. Sure, maybe the 2% are the loudest, but I also think that the people that have complaints about what I do are valid, and I should listen to them. And sometimes, like, the 2% are going to be the ones that are going to show you the way to, like, optimize the most. Because if they have, like, a very specific problem that not a lot of people are really being vocal about, maybe it is, like, annoying other people, but they're just, like, quietly being like, ah, it's fine, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, if I did solve for that, like, maybe it would just make everyone's experience better. So I tend to take criticism, like, I try to really listen to criticism because I think that it has the potential to make me and the channel better. But I approach everything that way, like, with a learning mentality, that kind of thing. Make a calm talkover version? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I didn't want to go in there. No, we don't want to save. Let's go. Let's go. Really good Geo, dude. Nice. Alright, let's get a good Onyx. Come on. Nope, it's bad so far. Alright, we cancel the bide. Supersonic is the way. Can you just hit yourself one more time? That'd be great. Yay, we did it. Alright, this is wildly consistent. Wildly consistent. We're like always around this time. And then Ben just comes in, slaps everyone. Actually wraps everyone. Gotta figure out how many potions I'm supposed to buy. I think it's 10. Also, another thing about like audience stuff and like figuring out what everyone who's watching me wants, like it's one thing to optimize for like what you who are already watching me wants, but it's another thing to optimize for like attracting new people, because like what you want is not necessarily what a new viewer wants. It's tricky to like balance that. Okay, Ekans. Use Lear! Use Lear! Thank you! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. We did it. We beat the Ekans. We beat the Ekans. That took so long. That was like an hour fighting that Ekans. It wasn't actually an hour. It felt like an hour though. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Now we've actually like we've made it into the run we can actually play now. Let's see how we're going to do. How many restarts? It was like 3 to the Ekans. Oops, sorry. I did too much damage on the first turn. Yeah, starting a Nuzlocke series has been something I've wanted to do for a long time. Chris, thanks for the 1 gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Lickitung is luckily with Wrap really consistent in catching the HM users. Okay, don't use the escape rope now. Don't use the escape rope. Teach Mega Punch. Don't use the escape rope. I should teach Mega Punch at the same time as teaching Water Gun. But I'll save a tiny amount of time. Yeah, I thought about doing solo Nuzlocks like 4 years ago. I would have been awful at it back then. No disable. Then we're going to use 2 rare candies after this guy before the rival on Nugget Bridge. Mega Punch, you let me down. Okay, level 16. What got you into Pokemon speedruns? I got into speedruns kind of like, I wasn't really speedrunning. I was mostly just doing like solo challenges, like Madriva J-Rose style initially. And then what ended up getting me in was someone was like, how long do these take you? They're like, you should put a timer in your videos. I'm like, well, if I put a timer in my videos, like maybe it's going to be really, like it's going to be annoying for me to always have to be like on the clock with it. I'm like, I debated it for a long time. And then eventually I was like, you know, it probably makes sense for people to just like understand how long it's taking me to beat the game with each Pokemon. I'll just put a timer in. And then the more I got thinking about it, people were like, how many times did you lose to that battle? Like, I want to know how many times you lost to Chuck. Like, exactly how awful was he? I'm like, well, I'll put in a reset counter and like track the amount of times that I reset to like that specific trainer. And then eventually it was just like, well, Now I need to find a way to evaluate Pokemon against other Pokemon for versus videos. How do I determine which one is better? So then I had to figure out which metrics I thought were most fair to track. So level at finishing the game, game time, real time, and resets. I was like, those are good metrics. That'll allow me to evaluate a Pokemon, and then my format was just sort of born as soon as I played Machamp and Golem, and they were really close to each other, I believe it was. And then I was like, I have to do another run with these Pokemon, because if I don't do another run with these Pokemon, I'm not sure which one's better, and that doesn't feel like a good thing to just put out there in a video. Like, well, I didn't really know. I tried it once with each, but that's all I'm going to do. So I'm like, well, I should work harder. Like, let's do another run. The second run was just as close. So I'm like, I have to do a third run to figure out which one of these two Pokemon is better. So then I continued going. And now, like, the standard format for me is 2 runs. Which then gets more into like the speedrunning territory because we're beating the game multiple times rather than just beating it once. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, don't do that either. Like, gotta get a water gun here. Oh, thanks. Top 3, wow, that's high praise. A lot of good people on this platform, so... Seismic toss. Buy a water gun. You were cool. Just enough stomps. I perfectly paced my PP. Thanks, Joanna. Okay, time to get defense curl. I know, the perfectly paced PP when you finish at the like exact moment that your PP reaches 0, that is perfection. Defense curl and the place a wrap. Thank you for the 222. Whoa. Nice number. Excited for BM Wednesday. Yeah, BM. Alright, let's go. Misty. It should be fine. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. Don't crit me with Bubble Beam. No, that's exactly what I didn't want you to do. Thank you for the X defend. We win. Alright, we're 2 minutes and 35 seconds ahead. So we're gaining some time. Obviously, I'm more warmed up. I understand the route better. I'm not dropping stuff. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, we made enough for the cat cam. The problem is there are no cats in the room allowed right now because we have a foster and she's really scared. So we can't have the cats, and like, we can't get a cat cam on her because she's hiding all the time. But the cat cam will be back. Believe me. The cat cam will return. Oh, that's awesome. I like that that's how you do the donations. Corsola. Corsola's a cool Pokemon. I really like the regional forms they gave for it. Okay, I'm supposed to buy 8 of these. Yeah, return is Gen 2. Let's go. Bye-bye, Stomp. Yeah, unfortunately, Corsola is not very good. Oh, Anthony, I'm glad that when I talk about ADHD, it's relatable. I got some comments on like some of my videos where I talked about ADHD, and people were just like, "This is so cringe," like blah blah blah. It's like, well, like for you it might be, but for like other people, it's gonna be important. So that's why I decided to talk about it initially. No, no, do not ruin my day with confusion. No, stop. This is so bad. It's so bad. Okay. We could have gained some time there, but we lost the time because we just got awful confusion off of like it was either a confusion or a Psybeam. 10% chance. Stop! Yeah. No. I wanted that. We teach this first in this game. I keep messing this up now that I'm switching between the two games. It's a heart. No. I'm so scared I'm going to use the wrong item. Have you ever used a rare candy on a Charmander or a Paris when trying to do stuff at that tree? So many times during the Parasect challenge did I do that, and that was like the most triggering thing. And like get to the surge, I'm like, oh, I'm about to PB. Then you just use like your rare candy on Charmander. It's like, I guess I'm restarting. All right. Gotta open the inventory a couple times there. You know, it's important. Get a bike. Use a bike. What happens if you sleep in the SSN? Yes, if you sleep in the SSN and then you use dig and the SSN has gone away, you teleport back to the SSN and you can actually never get off the SSN. Yeah. It is a soft lock. I don't know if you've seen the Pika Spray video about it though, but I'd go look it up, seriously. Alright, moving on from that. Come on, 2-hit. We have a chance, 64% chance to 2-hit this thing, but we're not going to get it. Oh. Only 68% chance on that. Almost 69. Oh, I wasn't careful enough there. I could have run into an extra trainer, but I got by. I luckily had the perfect motion, so we made it. Okay, this is where I was told to teach Thunderbolt. Place a bubble beam. Seismic Toss, remember, is useful for the ghosts. It serves 2 purposes in this run. Oh. What? What just happened? Don't pick that up. Sorry. Oh, growl. Okay. Yeah. That's what it was. I was like, why didn't I knock that auto shot? I'm like very confused about that. Wasn't paying attention to the Meowth. 1,000, 2,000. 1,000. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I can probably skip a couple ethers. Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I haven't been talking much. I'm just in the zone right now. What do we do next? We do the rival, yeah. Okay. Thunderbolt. Body Slam. Barrage. At least not Hypnosis. Thunderbolt. What's the Charmeleon gonna do? Is it gonna leer? Is it gonna rage? We don't know. Ember. Oh, with a burn. Followed by a growl. Followed by a rage. Okay. So it is bad. We will have to use a full restore here. Didn't reorder my bag. Oops. Upside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't like to be in this position. Okay, we're good. Nice. At least Lick can't paralyze you because you're a normal type. That is, like, the Chandler are just not as scary if they can't stack the confusion and paralysis at the same time and then deal massive damage with Nightshade. And the Chandlers that have single Ghastly are just not as scary as the other one. Easy. Yeah, the damage range with Thunderbolt is so close to a 2-hit anyways on those two that I don't need to use Seismic Toss for the second hit. Switching is going to waste a little bit more time. And I don't... If I miss the, like, 4% chance, I'll just be, like, frustrated. It's fine. I could also crit. Crit. No. Okay, after this we're going to Koga. Sorry, we're going to Silph, then we're going to Koga. So here's what I'm thinking here. You heal here. Then you go to Silph. When am I going to become a dad? I have no idea. No plans. No plans to become a dad. Now that I've been playing Gen 4, what's my favorite Pokemon? Favorite gen? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite gen is. I am a cat dad. My mom for Christmas bought me the funniest and cutest socks. It says Cat Daddy on it, and it's a guy holding a bunch of cats like sewn into the socks. I got quite a chuckle out of those. I should use them one time for my Bessie sponsorship. Wait, do we fight Erica? No, we don't. Sorry. I'm so used to fighting Erica right there. Like before doing this. As of late, that is what I've been doing. Okay. Swords Dance. Sludge. No! It poisoned me. Disappointing. That's fine. Yeah, I know. Let's get the biker box. Biker boss. Ooh. Oh gosh. Sketchy. Koga. What Pokemon have you had the most fun using? I tend to have a lot of fun in runs when the Pokemon is unexpectedly good, like Lickitung. I really like playing... Oh no. I really like playing Pokemon that people don't think will be good, but then they end up being good. That's always a rewarding experience. The experiences I don't like is when people think a Pokemon's pretty good and then it ends up being kind of bad. An example of that has been Seal in the past. Water types are good. Yeah, okay. Alright, check this out, Zelspawn. We found an optimization here. There's one thing we can do better. Swords Dance. Swords Dance. Defense Curl. Now we're much more oh, we lose our badge boosts. Never mind. Just have Swords Dance all the time. Didn't check when I leveled up. If you could do that, well, even with this, the Defense Curl, you were more resilient to self-destruct. We lost to self-destruct in the last playthrough. No. I tried Red Ryosi. Or Smash. No, it's Smash. Smash Math? Was it Red Ryosi? I forget. I don't also want to go here. I'm falling apart. I'm going to go here. Yeah, it was Red Ryosi. Okay. I'm devastated. Well, I did it. I'm learning it. It's new. I apologize. Had to do the little loop around the Fuchsia City Pokemon Center area. Why did they build that like that? It's so inefficient. You have to loop all the way around. Like, silly construction workers. What are you doing? Good job, Victory Bell. That was the perfect first turn. Miss a wrap. Goes for maximum time wasting and then just completely whiffs it. Yeah, Safari in strength after we have Lapras, exactly. No. No, not this. I don't know where I am now. I have to go to like floor 5 or something. It's 5, right? It's 5, yeah. I actually like coming back in there and doing that to get the elixir. I just gotta use that, honestly. Get it out of the bag. My bag is full, you could say. Okay, we only need 2 Swords Dances here. Right? Yeah. Let's sweep! No. Not like that! Not like that! Let's sweep without critical hits, please. Without critical hits. Thank you. Charizard. Be useless. Leer. Perfect. Missed the Leer, actually. Wow. Now we get the Lapras. Yeah. I remembered it. Look at me go. I'm a Pokemon Red player. Okay. I don't know if I need to heal before this one. I've never remembered Lapras. Yeah. It's hard to remember when you first start playing. I missed it so much in the first streams. Everyone's like, no, Lapras, Lapras! I have to go back and get it. Should have used Body Slam. Should have used Body Slam. Okay, after this, we're going to Sabrina. I'm trying to do more music stuff here, which is... We can do this now. Because we're here. I'm bad at doing this, apparently. Apparently I have no idea. Whenever I jump over that little ledge, I'm like, I'm going to the warden's house. No, I'm not. Not right now. I'm going over here. Because I haven't done this yet. Oop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Fuchsia City is so weirdly designed. Yep. It didn't get stuck in Copycat's house this time around. That's a good thing. Okay, I just saw in the chat, no. Nah! I have no words. I have no words for that battle. I have no words. Disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, I should have just gone with Earthquake and tried after a badge boost, but I knew I was going to lose them for the Alakazam. Back sprite is kind of cute. No! It's so weird. Although, I have to say, the more I'm looking at it, the more I do see Lickitung in it. It just looks like really, like, compressed. Oh, Ghost Guy. Do you see Ghost Guy? Ghost Guy was right there. Rewind the stream if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, I'm sorry. Yeah, Haunted Mansion, indeed. Okay, come on. 2 Swords Dances. Sweep Plane. Swords Dance 1. Swords Dance 2. Ember misses. Ember hits. No burn. Perfect. Now, Blaine beat us 2 times last time, so I assume once we clock in with this split, full health super potion, we are going to massively overtake our former pace. Yeah, 5 minutes and 3 seconds ahead now. Like mid-battle call out on Blaine's badness. Like, yeah, super potion right there. Had to mention it. Couldn't leave it untouched. What is that item that's just chilling right there? I never pick that up. I don't know what it is. I know that it's bad for solo challenges because no one ever talks about picking it up. That's how I know that it's bad. But I don't know what it is. It's a revive. Okay. That's why it's bad. What is Giovanni again? Oh, yeah, 3 sword stances, 2 defense girls. We want to outspeed. I'm just going to go with the safer play here. We could do 1 less turn of setup if we really wanted, but don't want to get hit by sand attack and then like somehow have a really long fight that I lose from like Nidoking's crit thrash. Absolutely not. Good. Pick it up and find out. No, I refuse. Lickitung deserves better. Okay, rival 6, 3 sword stances. Sword stance. Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Quick attack. With a critical hit, that quick attack actually did decent damage. Rhyhorn, the worst Pokemon on any AI's team. Even in Fire Red. No! Okay, well, that's fine. These Pokemon are so bad. What are they doing? What are they doing? Okay, Charizard, drop the ball. Rage. Perfect. This Charizard is terrible. Hey, how are you? First time watching live. It's good to have you here. Thanks for hanging out while I talk to like a little pedestal thing. Rage automatically makes Charizard the worst starter. Don't tell like the killer. Do we skip this candy? No, we picked this candy up. So we didn't get hideout candy. Come on. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a Charizard locked in Gen 1 rage. This is my favorite comment that I've ever received on a red version stream. Well done. I'm writing that down in my notes after if I remember. Someone please post that near the end of the stream. That's so good. Gotta put that in the final red version video. It's just too good. Also, the fact that we're level 47 for Victory Road is really great. If this was yellow version, we'd avoid the Onyx, but I bet there aren't level 46 Onyx in this cave in red and blue. They're probably like level 25. Yep. Let's go. 7 candies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count. Are you impressed? Okay, Lorelei. What did we figure out here? Body slam and 1 defense curl. Maybe 2. If we need another badge boost, but we don't because we got a growl, which is convenient. So we can do that and then this. Look at it. It's clean. Lickitung. Cleaning stuff up with his tongue. Yeah, good job, buddy. Alright. I definitely got too many ethers and elixirs. Sorry, Zealospawn. I failed you. 1, 2, 3. Rage. Despite all my rage, I am still just an Onyx locked in Gen 1 rage. I gotta work on that a bit. Maybe it can be refined to be something pure. Alright, level 56. 5 minutes and 38 seconds ahead of former pace. We're zooming, but we're unfortunately not going to get the sub 40 time, so no S tier placement. But, like I said, we're going to quite confidently be able to get ourselves into the A tier, I think, unless Agatha just like ruins everything right now. No! Okay, well. Does Haze? Yeah. That's really annoying. It took away my swords dances with Haze. And it took away... Oh my gosh. The Haze is awful. We lost to Agatha. What's the red and blue record time? 35 minutes with Mr. Mime. 35 minutes and 26 seconds, I think. That's more like it. No. I hate you, Supersonic. Can't you just miss? That's what you're built for. Stop. I'm terrified now. Gengar. No. Gengar. Gengar, don't do it. Don't do it. No! That's the first time that Haze has actually been awful. In like my whole time solo challenging this. Because there is no Haze on the Golbat in yellow. There is no Haze. Nah. Ah! This is so bad. It's so bad. We could still win. Dream Eater. Yes! Okay, that was really rough. We dropped like a minute and 10 seconds there. Yeah, I think we gotta outspeed the Golbat. Yeah, you're right. Blizzard. In the place of Earthquake. Do I have any PP ups? I don't think so. Let's go, Lance. Uh-oh. Well, we lived, but like 1 HP is not enough to win the fight. Yes, Haze resets badge boosts. Yeah, Haze is really bad. You don't want the enemy to use Haze in this game. Yeah, Haze removes all badge boosts. Like, you just, like, lose them forever, I believe. Until, like, someone resets Haze. I love that we don't level up before the Dragonite, keeping our badge boosts and outspeed it. Okay, we gained back a little bit of time there. Alright, champion, let's do this. Level 59. Lickitung, still going to get a great time. It's not quite as fast as maybe we were hoping, but it's doing really well. Okay, so here we're going to defense curl 3 times. 2, 3. Swords dance. Swords dance. That's why we defense curl first. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Goodbye. We're going to level up and hope the Charizard doesn't Fire Blast and burn us. Come on. Slash. Okay, we're fine. Whew, 4302. 709 bonks, 4 resets, level 60. 5 minutes and 2 seconds faster than my first playthrough. Game time, 2 hours, 44 minutes. Honestly, like, this isn't the incredible Lickitung run that I was hoping for. I was hoping to do sub 40 and, like, really wow people, but we had 4 resets. I do think that we could squeeze more time out. Let's see, like, what the optimal time is. So we have 164 divided by 4 would be 41 minutes. So unless we save some in-game time, which we can with like better luck with stuff like the Ekans and things like that, unless we save a little bit of that, Lickitung's looking like it's around a 40 to 41 minute time Pokemon. So I think that you could do sub 40, but you would need really good luck. No resets. But still here, we got a 43-minute time. That is definitely an A-tier performance. So let's just quickly review results. Venusaur had a time of 42 minutes and 35 seconds. Lickitung is slower than this, but Lickitung is faster than Poliwag's 44 minutes and 14 seconds. So we have another A-tier result. Lickitung earns itself the place between Venusaur and Poliwag to take the second spot in the A-tier and currently the 5th spot overall. I don't think the title's a lie. Would you believe Lickitung's great in Red and Blue? It is great. It's one of the 5 best Pokemon I've used so far. It's better than excellent Pokemon like Ghastly and Poliwag. Those 2 first stages are really great. Better than Electabuzz, Magmar, and Jinx, that entire trio. So, yeah. Yeah, Lickitung, I guess, is technically the best first stage Pokemon, but I split things up like first stage, middle stage, final stage, and single stage. So Lickitung is a single stage Pokemon, and unfortunately we have Mr. Mime, which is the best single stage Pokemon. Well, thanks for watching this. What should I do next? What do you want me to do next? Put it in chat right now. Victory Belt? No, I'm going to save Victory Belt for later in the series. I'm going to save Mewtwo for the end as well. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is very good. Do something bad next. Yeah. Alright, I'll do Zubat next. That's the first bad answer, thing I got. Oh, wait, Paris too. Okay, I'm seeing Paris, Onix, Raichu. Look, there, we got our 4 next Pokemon. Zubat, Paris, Onix, and Raichu. I'm going to do those 4 next. Pray for me. Yeah, that's it for this one. Next, we're going to do Zubat. It's going to be bad. After that, we're going to come back. We're going to do Paris. By the way, Paris is like Lickitung. It is a very good first stage Pokemon despite its type effectiveness. It's going to be terrible in certain spots in the game, but then it's going to get very good by the end of the game. Yeah, we're going to do another race. My goal for the race is to get 100 people in it. I just really want to have a 3-digit number so that I can be like, we had 100 people, 3 digits, 100 people in the race. So if you've ever wanted to participate in something on my channel, please join the race. Submit even a terrible result. It will help towards that goal. The race, there's a Discord in the link. I'll just post it here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to paste the race Discord into the chat for YouTube, and then you can jump over there. The way I am going to run this time is not the way that I was running it previously. So previously I told you what the Pokemon was. Use copy button. I used the copy button and then it copied the wrong thing. What are you... Edit invite link. What are you doing to me? Why is this not working? Discord, what are you doing? It says hidden. Use copy button. I don't want the copy button. It doesn't let me get the link. When I click the copy button, it just copies the text that tells me to use the copy button. Well, that's broken. What? Okay, never mind. There's no link. Sorry. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else. Oh yeah, I got it. Got it. This should work. Okay, this is a Discord link for a race. Okay, upcoming race. Here's the way it's going to work. On March 1st, I am going to post which Pokemon we are racing. At that point on March 1st, you will already have access to my overlay, and you will then just be able to load up the Pokemon that we are going to play in the race, and you will simply race with that Pokemon. Try to get the best possible time using my rules. You are allowed to turn off encounters this time in places like Mount Moon. Unlike the previous races, I don't want anyone to go through that pain of RNG that we had to do last time. This time, we're just going to see who is the best player using the Pokemon. I will not mention if it is a backport or a regular Pokemon. I will announce the Pokemon on March 1st. Everyone will know it on the same day, and then you will all start racing. You will have, I think it's like until March 17th or something. It's a Monday. Where is it? You will have until, you will have until the end of the day, March 16th. 11:59 p.m. my time, Mountain Time, March 16th. You must complete your runs and send me the replay files by that time. Only the replay files. This time around, you do not need to record footage. You just need to play the game with Super Shucky recording a replay file. Then you just send me the replay file, and that's that. It's going to be super simple. Hopefully we can get 100 people. If you haven't already joined, join up. You can play meme builds. You can play bide-only strategies. You can play metronome only. You could play Razor Wind only if the Pokemon can learn it. What else could you do? You could do no damage. There's so many things you could do. You can have fun. I think it is going to be really, really, really fun. This may be the last race that I ever do on my channel, just so everyone's aware, or at least for the next years, X years. The races take a ton of time behind the scenes and a ton of money behind the scenes to get done, because I have to put so much time in. I have to pay Sean and Egg to do a ton of editing and like pre-processing and stuff like that on all the footage to get it looking good. And then it also requires significant scripting and all that stuff to make it an engaging video. I'm hoping this one does well. But if it doesn't, I think it is a good way to go out. So stay tuned. March 1st. Pokemon's going to get announced. Another race. It's going to be so fun. Thanks for watching Lickitung. This was great. Next time we're going to do Zubat. It's going to be Bruno tier, right? There's no way it's going to be better than Pidgey. Thanks for watching. See you then. Oh, if you made it this far, you're incredible. Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate it.